Can you see me? Can you see me now? Can you see me? Can you see me now? Can you see me? Can you see me now? Can you see me? Can you see me now? Can you see me? That's cause it's dark outside and it's hoodie weather. So I gotta get some parts and I'll see you guys at all the repairs today. Can you see me? Can you see me? All right, ladies and gents, we are at our first stop. And what's going on is there's a massive wet spot up here. I came a couple days ago. It's this house, Fred. And up here near the gate is really wet. They had some runoff. You can see where the dirt was at during a rainstorm. It's been really soggy. So I opened up the main water pit and man, it's still super soggy here. And their sprinklers they're still off. But you can see all the water. It's significant. But anyways, the meter was still running. So that means that there's a leak and we need to find it. So we got the air compressor and we're gonna put some air through it. As hopefully some of you know, air particles are smaller than water. So we should be able to hear it hopefully, or see something, some bubbles, some somethings. Golly, that's a lot of water and still have it off. We're gonna get started, but wow. All right, so I'm not too sure about all this water. I'm gonna ask the customer if they've had it on recently, but I shut this off on Thursday, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. And this, I really was hoping it'd dry up. I had contemplated even bringing the compressor if it had dried up. So it's disturbing to a degree, but I do this customer also, and they have a repair here that I didn't do. So I'm gonna give them a ring and see what's going on there. That could have been a contributing factor for sure. So it's just nice to be in the loop. But Fred is threading on the adapter that we're using to go from the electric air compressor into the system. So we already got that charged up. We're gonna run it around 80 psi. That's the water pressure here, and see what we can't find. Hopefully we get something going on. All right guys, so I already know that the leak is not before the backflow. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and see if we can find something out of the normal. My guess is it's going to be in here, but no real way of finding out. So we're going to listen. The fitting at the road is hissing, so it doesn't make it as easy, but we're going to do what we can. Stay quiet. It's like we're hunting, leak hunting. All right guys, your number one hound dog detective. Leak detection at its finest. Boom, 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 boom. So I think that I got off the phone with the neighbor. Neighbor said they had a leak. Where their leak is, you can see every now and then there's a nice big bubble. So I probably got a leak back here on the manifold itself. Hey, this is our leak right here, and I think that leak is from the neighbor. So everything's uphill, and if you have 2 bits of brain cells, and maybe, we'll just leave it there. I wouldn't say I grew up in the country, but you know, water doesn't run uphill. If it does, you better pray, because the world's ending. But everything's uphill until it hits about here. It kind of crests and goes down there for drainage. This I take care of so many homes in this neighborhood, it's unreal. But this one lines up with where this crest is, so if it's leaking coming down this way and going here, that explains this. It also explains why the backflow is off and this is still able to get wet. So that explains this issue. My leak down here explains why I was getting a reading on the water meter. So we have found that, and I'm good. I'm so good. I thought we were gonna have to run the whole system and start painting heads and listening, being pulling the Ace Ventura, or Fred was. So the little pancake compressor did its job. I'm really happy. It's a mess in there, I know. It's a mess in there, huh? Oh shoot, my bit. I don't want to lose that puppy. These things are kind of expensive. But we're gonna go ahead and start working on that. And I'm gonna run the neighbor's system really fast. Actually, I'll have Fred do it and we'll turn it on and see if there's a leak there. But I'm glad we found that, because I was concerned. I was like, well, maybe I didn't know how to read the meter. But you can see it now, like there's a fair amount of bubbles coming out, and then every now and then there's a big bloop. So I feel like there's a leak behind there too. But their boxes are in the back, just like on this one. So we'll run that puppy and see what's going on here. But I should have worn my boots today, let me tell you, because it's muddy. It's gonna be heavy buckets to the street for this one. Heavy buckets. I don't see any bubbles.
Well, they're taking it out, won't it?
Yeah, because it could have water in it. I guess that's true too. Fred does know what he's talking about. I just give him a hard time. Like that. I overlooked that. But yeah, if it didn't have air in the line, it's not going to be able to, or it didn't, you know, we didn't push water, it's going to push water out before it pushes air out, and you're not going to see any air bubbles. So things like that. I just pick on the guy. All right, so in case you're wondering, pancake compressor can shoot air through a system. Is it enough to winterize a system? Heck no. So don't try it. But push enough water out to get air in, it works. Fred's grabbing some buckets. We got our shovels, and we're gonna start digging up this box. Oh yeah, never mind. That is pretty stinky. Yeah, that smells pretty rancid. Stagnant water. Alright. There you go. Gonna pull that puppy on out. Alright, time to put the big guns away. Switch to finesse. And get on our hands and knees. Crowbar. Best little digger in the world. Aside from Fred. Alright, so we got her all dug out. And now we're gonna wash her up. See what this is on here. That'll probably do okay. It's a pretty stinky one too, so getting some of this off of here is going to make our life just more enjoyable. Shot vac helps because we can just suck it all right on out. Alright, all cleaned up. So much nicer to work on. Go ahead and turn the water on, and we'll see what's dripping. All right, our drip is coming from down here. We'll give it a second. I don't know if the camera can see it down there. You might be able to see where it's actually leaking from. I'm gonna guess the fitting though. It's a slow one, so you gotta wait for it. See, there she goes. Alrighty guys, so Fred, I don't know, there was air coming out of here, put his finger on it and it stopped. But when you come down here, you can actually hear the air leaking out of everything.
Bubbles, man.
You got bubbles. I can hear them. Can I see with the camera? Yeah, just put my camera in the muck. I don't see anything on this side. I hear it, but put on some soapy water to spray on it. Yeah, you can hear, so it's leaking there. Now we got a leak on this valve. I feel like there's a leak on this. I just saw a drip there, but I don't. Soapy water would have been the bee's knees. Too bad we didn't bring any of that. Rookies. We're just gonna do a whole new manifold and replace this valve. Yeah. All right, well, don't blame me for being the only jabroni that doesn't carry soapy water with him. But we improvised and we're just gonna fill our hole up with water. I'm just making sure the tops of the valves are covered so I can see if the solenoids are leaking there. Air compressor's on. You can definitely see we got something going on over there, so that's where our main leak is. So this is gonna tell us everything we need to know. Right now it's telling us that there's our culprit. I was really surprised that valve isn't shooting any bubbles out. That's definitely our main culprit. Alright, so what you're gonna see is we cut her out and we're gonna put it back together. In 3, 2, 1, go. Alright guys, blue glue, primer, coupling, T, Scotch-Brite, sponsor. Alright. So the goal is we're just gonna put T on, coupling, and we're gonna use a union on that guy. And that'll be that. It's easy once you find the leak. Golly. I know the bubbles made it look like it was really noticeable, but let me tell you, it wasn't. Yeah. Alright, we got our union and all that on. But my goober butt decided to put the T on first instead of pocketing it into the coupling. We're gonna dig back and so we get some play with that pipe. In the meantime, I got another customer across the street that needs something done. So I'm gonna go talk to him while Fred digs that out so we can just get some play with that pipe to pocket it in to the coupling. All right, ladies and gents, back at it. Everything's in. 2 unions. Kind of called it, but that's it. No leak, no nothing. The neighbor actually didn't need anything, so, but I do have to go. My gosh, this camera's so filthy. And fix I got this message on Friday. Let's see here. See if I can find it. I got this picture on Friday. So the mowing guy hit the backflow on the customer in here, so we're gonna go ahead and fix that real quick too. And that'll be it for this neighborhood today. Alright guys, Fred's go ahead and crack the water and we're gonna show you it's operating. Here's the repair. Pretty good patch job, I think. Sprayed it down with the hose to help settle the dirt. It was some pretty good muck, if I had to say so myself. Here it comes. Give it a little more. Alright, there they go. So I'm actually going to shut off the backflow. We're going to do another repair and then we'll come back and actually turn it the rest of the way on to leave it on. I just wanted to flush some water through it. Alright, Fred, go ahead and go all the way. That builds the pressure on the system. And we're good, so no leaks. Job well done. Alright. We took a nice leisurely 20-second stroll to the next stop that Johnny hit. Way to go, Johnny. Say way to go, Johnny, Fred. Where you at, Fred? Where you at, Fred? There's Fred. You see Fred? Say way to go, Johnny. Way to go, Johnny.
There you go, Johnny.
Way to go.
Way to go.
Way to go. Jeez. One's got it. I guess you'll find out when we turn the water on. I don't want to get sprayed here. Oh, there we go. Way to go, Johnny. Way to go. All right, geez, my peas. We don't need it on. Let me get the vac too so I can suck out any debris. Go ahead and get to this. I don't like all that there. Oh, couplings, man. I'm not gonna do that. Cut this thing. Way to go, Johnny. Way to go. Pretty sure I got dirt down in this pipe. Which means I gotta go clean all these valves because of you. Way to go, man. Way to go. Freaking mowing, guys. Always breaking the damn backflow. But hey. They should have had sleeves on it. That's good. On.
Hey, doctor.
Well, if I'm a doctor, what's that make you?
A nurse.
Ah! It's not as good as the original, huh?
No.
No. We try. We try to reenact the funny moments for you, YouTube. We try. That's all we can do. Jubilee on in there. Give that thing a quarter turn. You wipe that stinking glue.
And you hold.
And you hold. Hold on forever. Hold on forever. Yeah, whatever. Alrighty, so we got it on there, sleeved up. About as high as you can go. Still got my 12 inches above my head, so I'm cool. But no more, Johnny. No more. Don't hit the guy next door's backflow. I came down here. We did a bunch of topsoil and seeded this backyard, and I finally got some fertilizer on it after I crashed through the fence here. So that skid mark up there is me being a douche. So I was just looking to see if we're going to overseed it, and it looks pretty decent just for that first round of fertilizer. So I think maybe get another round of seed just to help it, but it looks 10 times better than what it did. So give it time to mature and it'll be real good. All right. fixed you up, Big John. So don't be breaking no more backflows, shooting water everywhere. Fred's we got everything falling over in the van. Fred's gonna have to come out here and whoop your butt.
Yeah.
I'm tired of fixing all your stuff, all your mistakes. But now it's been funny. I was telling Fred, I was like, I ran the dang Z-spray into their fence. Johnny trashed the backflow with a weed whacker. I can't believe there's still customers. It must. The only way I can explain it is it must be my handsome good looks keep So we're gonna go turn this backflow back on, then we'll head to the next repair. See you there. All right, guys, so we're back here at the fun one. Yeah, there ain't no way my arm's that long. Anyways, we gotta change out those valves in the back, so we're gonna get to it. All right, well, if you weren't staying tuned to our previous episode, this is the customer that we changed out some valves for that had I don't know, I call it this Orbit Blue lock. I don't know what they call this stuff. It's just poly, like PEX, but they're push connects for that pipe. So we got to go in here and replace these 3 valves because they're leaking. So that's the game plan. Fran. We got the canopy up, but I was telling Fred, once we get this hole dug, my shoes are coming off because, dude, these things are so soggy, it's making me miserable. I really should have wore my sandals or my Crocs. Shoot, anything besides having wet feet all day. Hey guys, look, we got a free fitting. And some monster roots too. We got the bucket chain train to the curb going. Fred will be back soon. Oh, there's that root. Oh, they spray foam the holy bejesus out of every nook and cranny in here, and it is making it one tough sucker to get out. Let me see that spray foam there on the camera. Oh yeah, wow, it's like, yeah. Gosh, that's a doozy. Big hole coming. This foam is awful, but we're all exposed, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my cut on. And
What was that?
oh wow, that's a splice.
Yeah.
That's a splice with electrical tape. Yeah, there could be wire nuts in there, who knows, we'll discover it. But yeah, get to moving this around. Well, we got that puppy cut out. And yes, I got my shoes off because, man, I just can't do it. I just can't do the wet feet all day. Like, it just takes everything out of me dealing with it. So I gotta air it out. But we're gonna go ahead and dig this out, get our pipes cleaned up on each side so we can start gluing and make it happen here. This elevation change is a prime example of what happens when you plow pipe in and someone doesn't want to dig down to make it flat and level, which is everyone, because no one likes to dig except me and Digger Boy. You know, blue glue, Scotch Brite, primer, fittings, Fred. You know, I think he said Fred's out. I don't know what he said. Oh, dirty camera, dirty camera. You think we did dirty work? We have been sucking this out for a long time. So, what's that? I'll tell you guys what, spray foam isn't phased by primer. So we're digging back. Oh, I don't know if you can tell, but my back's sore from being down in that hole. But we're all glued up, last fitting glued on. So now it's just time to cut some poly and push it in there. We got sidetracked by a hardscaper that came by, so we chatted up with him for a little bit. And you know, had a good time for our last job of the day. Now I get to go ice my back. Yeah, right. Case's gonna jump. Right. Case's gonna jump on my back.
So giddy up, pony. Giddy up, daddy. Giddy up, horsey.
It's on that blue stuff?
Yeah.
Straight off of it? Yep. All right, guys. So we were gonna move these heads for the customer, but apparently it's on this the blue lock fittings right off the line. So
We don't have stuff to do it here, do we?
that's how those ran, huh?
Yeah.
No, we don't. We'll have to couple onto it. We'll have to ask her if she really wants that done though. Yeah, maybe go ask her if she'll come over here for a second. We can cap them.
What's her name?
Or Ann.
Ann?
Ann.
What about you?
Don't ask for a piece of cake.
Oh shit, I don't know. You can do this stuff, man.
You have to just go be friendly. Anyways, we got them on, but those heads can't be changed because we don't really stock that stuff. This is not common, so we don't have it. But no leaks. Sprinklers are on. No leaks. Other zone is on. And this is the zone that Fred was working on over there. So, no leaks, all good. But no good for moving heads, unless she wants to pay. Which sucks.
What is that? Yeah, just go back by the dump truck and say it one more time. One more time. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. See you turn it on.
Yeah, it's on right now.
Mega! Don't put that one.
Oh! He tackled me. He's 3D. Yeah.